This is part 3 of the Career Direction series. In part 1, Olufunmilola prayed and asked God what she should study at the university. In part 2, she chose to continue in education, even when many people questioned her decision. But she still did not understand why God had led her in that direction. A few years later, she would finally begin to understand. After completing the pre-degree program, Olufunmilola continued her studies in education. She worked hard. She trusted God. And she continued moving forward, even though she still did not know where God was leading her. Then one day, something unexpected happened. She was sitting in class when she and a few other students were asked to report to the head of department's office. She did not know why. Neither did the other students. When they arrived, they were told about an opportunity to continue their education in the United States through the prestigious Fulbright Scholarship Program. This was not an ordinary scholarship. It was a fully funded opportunity. The students listened carefully. Then they learned about one of the eligibility requirements. Applicants had to be students in science or mathematics education programs. At that moment, Olufunmilola began to realize something remarkable. If she had changed her course of study when people advised her to. If she had switched to medicine. If she had switched to engineering. If she had abandoned what she believed God had told her. She would not have qualified. The very decision that people had questioned was the same decision that made her eligible. She applied. The application process was rigorous. But she received support and encouragement from lecturers and many others around her. Step by step, she moved through the process. And eventually, she received the news. She had been awarded the Fulbright Scholarship. It was more than a scholarship. Looking back, she saw it as God's abundant provision. She traveled to the United States. She completed her bachelor's degree with honors. After graduation, she was admitted into a PhD program. However, she applied to defer her admission and returned to Nigeria. She completed her National Youth Service Corps program. After that, she returned to the United States to pursue her PhD. Her doctoral studies were also fully funded through a teaching assistantship. During her PhD program, she received an award for being the best teaching assistant in her department. After her PhD, she became an assistant professor of mathematics at a university in the United States. And by the time she first shared this story publicly, she had advanced in rank to an associate professor of mathematics. Years earlier, she had asked God a simple question. Lord, what should I study? At the time, she thought she was asking God to help her choose a university course. She did not realize that God was preparing opportunities that she could not yet imagine. She did not realize that God was preparing qualifications she would one day need. She did not realize that God was preparing a future she could not yet see. Looking back, she finally understood. God had been answering her prayer all along. Sometimes, when we ask God for direction, He does not show us the entire journey. He simply asks us to trust Him with the next step. And often, we only understand His purpose when we look back. Proverbs 3 verses 5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths." For Olufunmilola, that promise proved true. God rarely shows us the whole journey. He asks us to trust Him with the next step. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a situation where God's direction only made sense much later? Please share your thoughts or testimony in the comments below. Thank you for watching. God bless you.